Hey everyone, it's Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your February 21st and 22nd daily tarot reading. In this reading, I'll be picking up on the overall energy for the 21st and 22nd of February. So let's start first with the overall cards for the 21st. What is the overall energy and or vibe for the 21st of February? That card want to come out, those two. And the overall energy and or vibe for February 22nd. Okay. Overall energy for the 21st. Overall energy for the 21st. And overall energy for the 22nd. Overall energy for the 22nd. Okay, that card won't come up. Okay, let's start with the 21st and then we'll go into the 22nd. Okay. Wow. So I instantly heard someone is coming back. Like someone is coming back. An old situation is coming to revisit you in some way on the 21st. The thing about it is, or this situation or this person, it deals with some type of situation that was unfair to you or unbalanced or didn't leave you settled at the end of it. Sometimes when people leave out of our lives quicker than we expected or under unfavorable circumstances, it wasn't finished. It was just ended. And we didn't get the closure. We didn't get, when we just quit a job and just leave versus when we put a 2 week notice in and then we have the whole goodbye, I'm going to miss everyone. It leaves with a different energy, and something about that makes me think about today. All right. So let's go ahead and let me explain why. We have the Justice card in reverse. Okay. So things are definitely shifting today. And with the Justice card being here, this probably will be something that goes back to September, October of 2019. A conversation, a situation that was going on back then. But anyway, the Justice in reverse is not feeling that things are working out for what we wanted them to be. But the Justice card is fair when it's upright, and when it's in reverse, we can feel like, as we know, the justice system is not always fair. Okay, they say that it's fair and that people get what they deserve, but most people who, like, I know at one point they were talking about this article that came out about how many pedophiles are in the White House and how certain crimes are just a slap on the wrist, and other people are in jail for years and years for crimes that are just petty things. And so, no, we don't get our true justice until we move on to the next life or the next dimension. Or, yes, sometimes justice is there for us and it's fair, but not on a day like today. So, don't expect people to necessarily see from your point of view so much, or maybe even the people who you wouldn't expect to maybe have your back with the situation or see where you're coming from. It's a shift. Those people will probably be the ones to be like, no, I actually agree with you. And I also feel like if you're having a court case today, you really have to bring your A game, because this can be, you don't even know that the lawyer has been, the judge has been paid off in some way. Okay, this is not a day to where I feel that people will really be living with integrity. All right. Now, the next card we have is the Four of Swords in reverse. And I love this card because it gives us the rest and it gives us the relaxation that we need if we've been working too hard. The Four of Coins is very simple. Either you've been working too hard and you need a rest, and or you need to come out of this resting period. You've been taking off too much, being a bit too lazy, waiting on things to just fall in your lap, and that's not how it works. Some of you also are coming out of like a sickness or illness that you've been dealing with, which is really great. And take that rest if you need it. If you notice that you kind of been slacking off a little bit, maybe with work or your relationship or whatever it might be, then come out of that today and really speak your truth and say what needs to be said. But just understand that you might not get the most gentle outcome. And the reason why I say that is because we have the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is this energy of stress. It's the things that keep us up at night, the things that cause anxiety for us. But it all starts with a thought. Oh, you didn't call me back. Oh, well, they probably were doing something. Maybe they were walking the dog. But this is the second time they haven't called me back. And he said he was walking the dog, but I didn't see the leash in the spot where I left it. And now, since it's like this, you see how I'm going from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. And then it's this whole big energy thing of negativity, and it's like, no, don't do that to yourself. Don't stress yourself out on Friday. Take that rest if you need it. Don't try to put too much on your mind. You will not be able to outthink and or smart a situation today. It's just not that vibe. Let's see what is going for us on this day. The Fool card. So the blessing of the day is something new. Trying a new approach. Normally when I'm irritated, I argue. Or normally when I'm irritated, I stress about it like hell. And the Fool card is saying, try something new today. Take a trip. Take a leap of faith. If you normally get in your feelings and send a 2-page text message, no, do something different. Your blessing will be taking a chance and doing something outside of your comfort zone today. If you do that, you will be blessed. If you kind of I hate to say this, but if you can put your head in the clouds a little bit, you'll do great today. It might be very artistic. It might just be very inspiring. You could just think, I'm ready to travel. I'm ready for something new. And I would embrace something new today. At least the idea of it. I'm not saying pack up and leave everything behind today, but all I'm saying is sit in that energy and how it feels. How would it feel to live in a new place? How would it feel instead of every day I do the same routine? Let me try something a little bit different today. Something that's healthy for me. You might just want it to be you and your little dog today. You might not want to be around a lot of people today. And I think that would be great. Do something fun. Do something unique. Take a chance. If you do that, oh my gosh, you can have an amazing day. Getting out in the sun too would be really helpful. Now let's see what the 22nd holds for us. Oh, look at that. Okay, so now we know the number 9 is the number of the day, or these next couple of days, because 9 is about completion and spirituality. So this is a very spiritual time for us. And when things are spiritual, it doesn't have logic. So if you try to take these next couple of days and try to think things through instead of just feeling, you'll have a harder time, because it's not the time for intellect. You saw how we just had the 9 of Swords, and the next day we have the 9 of Cups. So by you taking that chance and freeing yourself, you're blessed literally the next day. Okay, so we have the Chariot in reverse. It's saying the blessing is coming. It's probably just being a little bit delayed or slowed down. On Saturday, it's saying, this isn't the day with the Chariot in reverse probably to take a long trip, all right, or even a short-term trip. I'm not really getting that. Actually, it seems like travel would probably be a bit better Friday than it is Saturday. With the Chariot card in reverse, this is a slowdown. This is also a shift within our spirituality or our spiritual approach to things. Let's say somebody normally, they make me mad, I'm going to put a spell on them that they'll always, I don't know, pick their nose. Let's just say something funny. And you finally decide today, that isn't nice. Instead, I'm just going to release and let go and figure out what in me attracted this energy or this situation. And by that, you are blessed in some way. Saturday is amazing energy. Now, with the Chariot in reverse, it's saying that you might not be able to touch these victories yet, but they are definitely being poured in. It's like the perfect recipe for perfection, the perfect recipe for whatever it is you can dream of. The Star card is hope. It's Aquarius energy. So if you could reach out to Aquarius today, that would probably be really beneficial for you. It is a card of humanitarianism and doing something selfless. And that's another energy I'm hearing for Saturday. Do something nice for someone. Even if that's having a conversation, checking in on someone. The Star card is about the collective, the group. You should see, I think it's so easy when we see someone who's from a different, maybe cultural background or racial background from us, we instantly think we see the differences instead of what makes us the same. Because if you actually had a conversation with that person, you'll probably see that you're more alike than you are different. Okay, and so the star card says we are all connected in some very divine manner because we are all children of this God energy or this higher power or this source energy. So the star card is amazing. I mean, you can really meet some unique, weird people today, but they will be a blessing to your life in some way. Now, we have the Nine of Cups, which is happiness. This is self explanatory. It's saying emotionally, Saturday, you will be amazing. You will be happy. You will be able to enjoy life if you take the freedom. Something with freedom is going on with Friday and Saturday because we had the Fool card about freedom and taking chances. Justice card in reverse, maybe breaking out of prison or breaking out of something that makes you feel a prisoner to your life. And it's like trying something different and unique will give you what is needed on Saturday to have this be a blessing. Emotionally, your cups should be full on Saturday. I love this energy. I feel like it'll be amazing. So yes, this is great. All right, you all. So that's really what I feel when it comes to this energy for the weekend of the 21st and the 22nd, Friday and Saturday. So I hope this helped, and I will talk to you all later.